Am I here? I am here. Okay. Let's see now. Okay. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to everyone. All right. I hope I actually got everything positioned um, in the right position this time because I feel like I'm always readjusting this camera and never getting it right. So, anyway, all right, so good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Or good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're seeing this, I don't know. It's Valentine's Day today, so happy Valentine's Day to all my lovebirds out there. This is going to be a wonderful workout for getting everything just looking right and tight, honey, for your hot date tonight. So, if you um, well, honestly, if you're not here to see this workout right now, then I'm probably not going to be able to get it out until much later. So it might be too late for your hot date tonight. But you know what? It's never too late to get that body ready. All right. And plus, we got warmer temperatures coming. So there's always a good reason to just get things in shape and get it right. So we're going to be working on and so we're gonna be working on, let me say this first. We're gonna be working on buns. We're gonna also be hitting legs and core. Now, in this workout, we're not gonna necessarily isolate the legs and the core too much. Like we're not doing exercises that really isolate them, but we are doing exercises that are hitting those areas even while we hit the buns. So we're going to be doing exercises that will look like it's hitting more of the buns, but some of these exercises, trust, will be hitting your core and it will be hitting them legs too. Now, y'all might think that I work these areas a whole lot, and you would be right, okay? But let me tell you why, okay? First of all, the muscles in our legs, okay, and all down here are some of the biggest muscles that we have in our body, okay? And when we increase the muscles and working on the biggest muscles that we have in our bodies, okay? We're increasing that muscle, we're building that muscle, we're building that strength. Guess what? Muscle burns fat, okay? So, put it together now. If I want to burn the most fat, then why not work on building up the biggest muscle in my body? Okay, right? Does that sound like it's making sense there? So, and I don't have to, I don't have to, I'm not, I don't have to work until I'm. First of all, ladies, let me just say this: you are not going to build up muscles like them big old bodybuilders, men bodybuilders that you see in the gym or on stage or anything like that. It's not gonna happen, honey. It's not gonna happen, okay? Building muscle for us, and especially when we are of a certain age and older, okay, I say around 30 plus, it is so vitally important because after that, we just start losing. We're starting to lose any muscle. Think about this: when you are younger, okay, in your teenage years, early 20s, and all that, you have the muscle there. Your body is holding on to that muscle. For most of us, I mean, you may think, I never had no muscle, but you had muscle there too. You may just had more layers of, fat over it to cover it up, but you have the muscle. And so things are, there's the reason why certain things are looking like it's right and tight and in the right places is because we have that muscle there supporting it. When we get older, that muscle is leaving us, okay? It's not trying to stay for whatever the reason. So now those certain areas are not looking right and tight anymore, okay? They start to look flat and flabby and saggy and doing all kinds of crazy stuff that we ain't asked it to do. So that's my point. My point is that it is very important. We have to build up the muscle in our bodies, period, especially over a certain age. So that is why you will see me doing a lot of these glute workouts. And on top of that, if you see me doing, because some of these exercises I'm going to be doing today, I have already done, you've already seen. That is okay, because I'm sure you're not an expert doing them just yet, okay? Neither am I. As many years as I've been doing this stuff, I'm always in a different place, in my journey. So, sometimes I'm really hitting these exercises a lot, sometimes I'm not, and sometimes I'm getting back into it. So, and right now I'm kind of getting back into it. So, um, I hit these certain exercises, and for one reason, is because, and you'll see me continue to do these exercises, is because I want to actually uh, develop and grow and get stronger in them. You cannot develop and grow and get stronger in an exercise is if you just keep doing different exercises and not actually like focusing on, let me get stronger with this one, get this stronger with this one, get this one. You won't even see the progress you're making. You have no idea because you're not continuing to do that exercise, right? So I want to keep doing these exercises to build up the strength and build up the muscle in those areas. That's for one. And for two, these exercises that you're going to see me do today, most of them, I, I, I'm trying to think of the best word, but I highly suggest these exercises. They build up the glutes so much. They're just so effective with building the glutes. And so, and the glutes, when we're building up the glutes, it's not all about, I know we see a lot of these videos on YouTube and stuff like that, and we think all these girls just want to be showing off their butts and blah, blah, blah. But it's not just about, looking good on YouTube, right? It's not. It is about, when you're building up your glutes, it's about, you know, uh, uh, building up the muscle that supports it helps to support our core, right? I mean, our core is all in here. So when we're working on our core, we're working on our glutes. That's going to help us with back pain. That's going to help us with moving and functioning and doing different things, especially as we get older, okay? So, all right, I've talked enough. Um, let's get into the workout. You're going to need dumbbells if you have them. Again, I'll leave a link in the description where I got some, where you can start, get your first starter set if you don't have any, because I do suggest, if you're going to continue to work out at home, to get dumbbells. I highly suggest it. Um, I'm also going to be using booty bands, or resistant loops, okay, whatever you like to call it. I'll leave a link in the description for those as well, where I get those. All of the stuff I get from Amazon, and it's not expensive, you guys. So I highly suggest getting those as well if you're going to be working at home. And also, I would suggest a mat if you don't have carpet or something soft on the floor, and a chair. You're going to need a chair for a balance, and also a chair to kind of lean back on. So, a nice sturdy chair, not one that rolls all over the place. You want a sturdy chair. And back in the day, now I'm going to be using my bench, and only because I have a bench now. But back in my day, when I was first doing these exercises, I didn't have a bench, and so I just used a chair, and I would just cover the chair up with like a little blanket or something soft to kind of protect my back, so it doesn't hurt so much. So, all right. Okay, and then some water. I think I got everything. Dumbbells, booty bands, chair, mat, and some water, just to, if you need to sip, hydrate yourself while you're working out, okay? All right, so again, I've talked enough. Let's get this workout started. I'm going to turn the music on, and we're going to we're going to warm up our glutes, because we're definitely going to be hitting those hard today, okay? So we're going to actually start our warm-ups down on the floor. So that's what we're going to do. So y'all follow me, and let's get into it. All right, so taking it down, and we're starting out with nothing just by itself, okay? I'm actually going to go down to my elbows for this, okay? Since we're hitting our glutes pretty hard, I want to really warm up the glute, you know, before we get started. I really want to warm that area up. So we're gonna go down on our elbows, or you can do this up on your hands, but I just feel like you get a better range of motion when you're down on your elbows, okay? And we're gonna start with what's called a glute kickback, all right? So, just taking it up, just like that, and back down. And as you can see, I have my foot flexed. So, I don't know, I just feel comfortable doing it that way. Make sure you breathe out. All right, I'm about to do about 10 more. Okay, other side. Now this might seem slow and boring, but it's necessary. It's just necessary. And let's do 10 more. Okay, good. All right. Let's take it up. I'm gonna grab my chair for balance. And we're just gonna balance. I just wanna lift out to the side. We've done this before, okay? But we're just warming up, so we don't have to take it high. Okay, this is my pace. I'm going. Go at your pace. Okay, I'm doing 10 more. Okay, good. Other side. All right, this is it for the warm up, and then we'll get into the workout. Make sure you lean. I'm always leaning a little bit when I do these. It helps protect your lower back. Okay, our first exercise, we're going back to the floor, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Well, I'm going to show you first how to do it without weight, okay, if you don't have weight. And I'm going to show you how to do it with weight, or how I do it with weight, at least to start out, okay? And when you're at home, and you don't have heavy weight like you would at a gym or something, then you do the exercises slower, and you also find ways to find the burn and to really work that muscle even without having heavy weight, okay? Okay. All right, let's get it. Take it down. Okay, so actually, I'm gonna start out with no weight. So I'm laying all the way back. Um, my hands are gonna be at my side with no weight, okay? And what I'm focusing on is I'm gonna focus my weight in my heels, okay? The weight in my heels. We're gonna bring it up to a glute bridge. Focus, keeping the weight in your heels, okay? And we're gonna go nice and slow to start, okay? That's what we do. Again, that's how we do it when we don't have heavy weight. I'm adding a little bit of weight, but it's not heavy weight. Not for me anyway. All right, hopefully y'all can see me okay. So I'm bringing my heels in as close to my bottom as I possibly can. Hands down. My bottom is lifted. And I'm up and squeeze, okay? Up and squeeze. Back down for 2. Up for 2 and squeeze. Down for 2. Up 2 and squeeze. Keep your weight in your heels. Now, there's also a variation. You could go down for 2. So when we're up, we're coming 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. And then we squeeze up all the way. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. Squeeze. My weight is still in my heels, okay? Squeeze it at the top. I kind of like that variation better. So we can go down slow, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, then up and squeeze. Squeeze. Okay, now I'm going to add some weight to this. If you have a dumbbell that you can add, I would suggest, like if you only have the 5, 8, 10 pounds, something like that, grab that 10 for challenge, okay? Or, 8, something like that. But grab a little bit heavier one. All right, so when I'm doing this with weight, I'm just holding on to it. Just make sure it doesn't go anywhere, that's all. Now I'm going to show you what we're going to do at the end here. So if you can get to 15 to 20, try to get there. Make sure you breathe. And again, weight in your heels. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. Back up. Back up. Come on, you got this. Squeeze it. It's so worth it. It's so worth it. I'm telling you, the progress, the results, is so worth it. You may feel silly doing it. You may look at me like I'm crazy, but honey, I'm at home and nobody's watching except for y'all, so it don't matter. I don't care about looking silly. I don't care. Because I'm telling you, the results are so worth it. And I'm showing you how you can get progress even when you don't have weights at home. You don't need to say, oh, I don't have no weights, or oh, I don't want to go to no gym. I don't want to pay for a membership, or I'm scared to be up in there, people looking at me. You ain't got to go to no gym. You can stay right at home, honey, and get this good workout in. All right, now look, check it. What we're going to do at the end here, watch this. So now I want to stay at the top. We're going to pump it out. Okay, so follow me. So up at the top, squeeze in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, we're still on my heels the whole time. While I pump that out and while I squeeze it at the top. Honey, that burns. I just don't even know what to tell you, but it burns. Now, listen, when you are really trying to build your strength and your glutes and build up the muscle in your glutes and your legs and core and all that, what you want to do, ideally what you want to do is make sure you do that for at least two sets. So I just did that one. I would normally rest for probably about a minute or so. And then I would do another set, okay? I'm not going to do that today because y'all probably don't want to watch that whole long, boring workout, but I'm just letting you know with all of these exercises, when you're building up the strength, you really want to try to do more than one set if you can. Is it a longer workout? It absolutely is. So try to carve out the time, maybe on a Saturday or something like that for this workout, but I'm telling you the results are so worth it, okay? So let's move on to the next exercise. Okay, now, this exercise, again, I'm using a bench here. Bring it up a little bit closer. Can y'all see okay? Okay, so now I have a bench. When I started, I just used a chair, okay? And, I used it, matter of fact, I used this exact chair, okay? When I didn't have a bench at home. And I just made sure to, lean it up against the wall. And again, it's a nice sturdy chair, but lean it up against the wall so to, keep it sturdy as possible. And then I would just put like a little blanket or something over it, because y'all can see this chair is hard as hard, okay? So it would hurt my back if I didn't have something to help cover it up. So that's what I would do before I got a bench. That's what you can do at home when you don't have a bench to work with. Now, but I'm gonna set that to the side for now. And I'm gonna grab now. You can absolutely do this with or without weight, and I will show you that and how you can do it. So I'm going to start it out with no weight. Okay, so the objective is to, we're going to just scoot down, and we're pretty much, what we're trying to get is like, ladies, pretty much like where the, maybe like somewhere around maybe the top of your bra. You want the chair or the bench or whatever, the surface that you're on, to be right about there. So it's kind of holding up your shoulders and your upper back. Okay. All right. And then legs are going to be like a little bit wider than hip width apart. I'm going to actually grab a band real quick. It's a little extra added challenge, that's all. Okay. So, now. So again, legs are a little bit wider than hip width, okay? And this one, you do not have to hold your weight in your heels, okay? Try to keep your weight distributed evenly in your, in your feet, just normal, okay? So we're going down. We're gonna bring our bottoms down. I'm not touching the ground, but I'm going down pretty close. And again, when I don't have weight, I want to keep this nice and slow, okay? So maybe down for a count of 2 again, up for a count of 2, then squeeze, down for a count of 2, up for a count of 2, then squeeze. Now, I'm going to say without weights, I like the variation better to go down slow and then up quick, okay? So down slow, then up quick and squeeze, okay? Down slow, up quick and squeeze. Keeping my gaze straight ahead. Matter of fact, I really want to try to keep that my upper body as still as possible. So I'm working down here, but trying to keep my upper body still, not this, not that, okay? Keep your upper body still as you can, and just work that lower body. So squeeze it at the top. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing with weights. Okay, I'm going to use one weight here. I would normally do this with a bar, but I don't feel like setting all that up right now, honestly. And again, I'm trying to work and build my strength back up too. So, so I'm just going to start out just like I did so many years ago with just working with a dumbbell, one dumbbell to start out with. And we're doing that same thing. All right, so we can shoot for maybe about 20 if you can, 15 to 20. Really try to squeeze at the top. Feel this. Okay, almost there. Y'all know what we doing. Come on. Okay. We're gonna pump it out, and then we're gonna hold. Y'all ready? Let's get it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. Okay. That burns. It's supposed to. Okay. All right. Again, I would do that 2 sets. At least 2 sets. 3 sets, honestly. But 2 to start out with. And as you get stronger, then you work up to 3 sets, okay? And then maybe 4. When you really get stronger. At some point, you don't want to keep adding more sets. At some point, it's actually counterproductive to what you're trying to do. Continue to add more sets. You want to focus on increasing weight. So getting stronger, increasing weight, instead of just adding more steps. Okay. All right. So next exercise, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, now you all see me do this one before. I'm going to actually show you, and I'm actually going to do this one with balancing with while holding a chair, because this one really challenges your balance. Okay, and so I'm not in a good, I haven't done it in a while myself either. You know, I did it that last workout that we did with our legs and buns, but I'm not in a good routine of doing it just yet either. So I'm actually going to do it with holding my balance with something this time. And I'm going to take a weight in one hand, hold my balance with the other hand. My foot is going to be up on my bench, and or one of my feet are going to be up on my bench. And if you do not have a bench, of course, then you could use any elevated surface like a chair, another chair, a step. I don't know, you know, something to that effect. Okay. All right. So I think I'm going to challenge myself here with the 20. All right. So this leg is going up, or this foot is going up on the bench, and all right. Okay, trying to make sure I got a good position here. I'm just testing this out. Let me go out a little bit more. All right. Okay, so I really want to feel this in my glutes. So I'm going to lean forward a little bit. Down. Just like that. One more. Whew. Oh man, I feel that. All right, I'm gonna try 5 more and just pump it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. Okay, other side. All right. And this one, same as the others. As you get stronger, add sets. All right, other leg. All right, lean forward a little bit. And down. Now I'm really focusing, trying to hold my balance with the chair and not pulling up with the chair. Okay, 2 more. Woo. my goodness. I'm so tired. Whew. Okay. Need a quick little sip of water. That's a quick sip. Okay. All right, next. That gets your heart rate up, okay? You feel that muscle. All right, next. I already got my band on for this one. So, that makes it easy. I'm gonna move this bench a little bit out the way. Okay, now this one, I'm actually gonna add, no, you know what, let's do this. We got one band, because I know that you guys may not have those other bands at home. So let's just move this band lower around our, a little bit right below our knees, okay, for this one. So, all we're gonna do, so simple. We are stepping side to side, honey, okay, that's it. But when I tell you, you're gonna feel this, and let me tell you where you're feeling it. Where you're feeling it, it's gonna be, so a lot of these exercises that we've been doing so far, it's really focusing on like that under part of your bottom, right? Right down there. But this is focusing right here. This is a little smaller muscle up here. But what that does is it helps to round out the buns, okay? It's rounding out those buns, all right? So it's not just adding the mass, which is good, but we also want to round it out, okay? That's what this is doing. And I know it's so simple. It seems so simple, but trust me, honey, it works and it's worth it. So don't do it. And if you ain't got no booty bands, get booty bands. I will leave a link in the description when I post this video for your booty bands. But you can find them on Amazon. It is so simple and they're so cheap, okay? Let's go. I like to play around with these and like put my band in different positions to just see like how I feel it, right? Like, I mean, the easiest way to tell what you're working when you're doing a certain exercise is to ask yourself the question, where are you feeling it? Okay, so right now, like I'm doing this, am I feeling it where I want to feel it? I do feel it where I want to feel it. Now, I will say I'm also feeling it back here in these legs, back here in these hamstrings, okay, too. So sometimes what I will do, I'm gonna reposition my band. Let's see the difference, okay? I like to play around like that, working out from home. I just play with different things and feel like what is working best for my body. Like, what's working? Now, this, I definitely feel like, I feel it here also, but I feel like it's easier. So, that means I'm gonna have to do way more of these, or I'm gonna have to get a higher intensity on high intensity bands. Okay, so that's the difference right there. So doing it this way, I might actually get, because I think this one is my lightweight band, I might actually get a medium or heavy band instead, doing it this way. Let's try one more variation. Let's try it down here. Woo, okay, you know what? This band is not for that. I actually have different bands that I will use when I put them around my ankles. Let me just show you real quick, so I got you. Okay, right here. I get these on Amazon too, okay? And the reason why I use these also is for when I'm doing certain exercises like this, but also different type of exercises. I get more range of motion. Now this is a very light one, so it's not gonna do much, but I don't usually use it for this exercise anyway. I'm just showing y'all how I'm able to get that range of motion using this band over something like this for that type of exercise, okay? So anyway, let's go back. Y'all thought y'all were getting out of doing the rest of them. Nah, we ain't done. Let's get it. Come on, we almost done though. We almost there, y'all. Okay, let's count it down. Count it down. Count it out. Count it down. Whatever. For 10. Okay. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. My goodness. Okay. All right. Now. Okay. This is our. Let me make sure I'm telling the truth, and I didn't miss any. Yes. Right? Yes. This is our last exercise. Okay. Last exercise, ladies. And I'm going to actually show you how I do this last exercise using both of these types of bands, okay? So, usually using these thicker ones, I like to keep them on, put them up higher just because I'm able to get that range of motion using these higher ones, using these thicker ones. And this part of your leg, the upper part of your leg, right, your upper thighs, it's going to be stronger. It's stronger than when you put them down low, right? Okay, just like we did earlier. You saw I struggle when I tried to put them around my ankles. So it's harder. So I'm going to put these up higher. Okay. All right. I'm grabbing a heavy band here of my thicker one. Now, when I first started out, I think all I was doing was this light one up top. So I only do more now because I've been doing this for so long. So don't think that you gotta copy me, okay? All right. And I'm putting this. This is one of the other, kind of rubber band dish material kind of one. I'm putting this one around the bottom, like below my knees. Okay, now I like to do this one usually sitting on a chair or something like that. I sit at the edge of my chair for this. Let me show you how this goes. All right, y'all see me good? Okay. I'm telling y'all, look, if you just watching, I'm telling you, come back later and do this workout. Honey, that's all I can say. Okay, I'm leaning the edge of my chair, here. All right. Got my bands in position. I like to put my hands here in front of me because I don't know, that's how I feel comfortable. I lean forward. And what I'm focusing on is I'm going to take my legs out and I'm kind of like coming out with my feet, okay? So it's like an outward motion with my feet a little bit. Not too much, just a little, okay? And I'm squeezing, out, hold, back in. Out, hold, back in. That's the exercise, okay? Okay. Good. feeling this because I got both these bands on. I'm definitely feeling it. Now I'm doing this nice and slow. Whew, I feel like I got a race, honey. All right, I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh my goodness. Listen, all up in here, honey, all up in it. Like, you can't escape that burn. Trust me. Okay. Now, I'm going to do this. I'm actually going to do one more set of this, but I'm going to show you how I also do this on the floor, okay? Lean back just a little bit. And it's pretty much hitting the same area, but it's kind of, I don't know, just a little bit different for me. I just like doing both variations, honestly. Since I've discovered both variations, again, I like to play around and test different things and just see what works and how it works and how I feel it and all this other stuff. So that's how I discovered this variation. Okay, so this one I'm leaning back, okay? Legs a little bit apart. Back, I want your back like sitting up, nice and straight, okay? You may have heard that in school or your parents. Sit up, nice and straight, all right? Okay, and we're bringing our legs out, just like that. Our feet, bringing our feet out. So I'm starting nice and slow again. Make sure you breathe. Telling you, the results are so worth it. It's going to round out that bottom. And you are working some of the biggest muscles in your body. That means it's going to burn more fat. Okay, I'm about to speed it up. Whew. All right, let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh. Y'all. That burn. But honey, if you can make it through, I'm telling you, it is worth it. It is worth it. It's worth it. I don't know how many times I can say it. What's worth it? The results are worth it. The results that you get from doing these exercises that we just did, working those glutes, it's working the muscles, strengthening up the muscles in the legs, building up the muscles in your legs, which helps to reduce cellulite, by the way, okay? All right, come on now. And working that core, it's just automatic. Most of these are working your core. When you're doing these exercises, you almost can't even help but squeeze in that core. But if you're not, be mindful of that. Squeeze that core in, okay? I'm telling you. What do we want? Most of us want the snatched waist, right? We want the nice shapely curves, okay? Curve it out down here, curve it out down here, and bring it in here, all right? So, you know, and we want to feel strong. We want to feel good. We want to look good. We want to feel strong. And I'm telling you, building muscle is where it's at, honey, okay? So do not be afraid to build no muscle, and you don't have to be at no gym to build no muscle, and I just showed you how. All right, so let's get that stretch in real quick, and we are done. Y'all made it. Okay, good job. Whew. All right, bend this leg up on its toes right here. Keep this leg straight. Go down as far as you can. This is the best time to stretch your muscles. And lengthen and stretch is when you are warmed up, okay? So do not skip the stretch. If you are 30 and plus, do not to take care of our bodies as we get older. We got to. We lose muscle as we get older. I know I said that already, but I'm saying it again. So, the only way we're going to keep that muscle is to actually put it to work, right? Or rebuild that muscle. If you've been neglecting it and you've lost it, you can still build it at any age, I promise you, okay? All right. I'm going to hold on to something here. It's never too late. It's never too late to start. It is never too late. Trust me, look on YouTube. You will find ladies who started working out in their 70s. Ladies working out in their 80s and 90s and strong. Girl, it is not too late. Throw those excuses out the window. Okay. I'm holding on to something for balance. I ain't trying to show off. I ain't too proud. Oh my goodness. Okay. We gotta shake that out. Let's just bring it down. Bring it up. Stretch up. And bring it all the way down. Nice and slow. Reach. Go as far as you can without bending your knees. Breathing. All right. Slowly roll it up. Oh, stretch it up again. Now, honey, don't be surprised you got a little sweat on. Because you worked, okay? Even without jumping all around and doing all of that, honey, you don't need to do all of that to get a sweat. So, all right, I hope y'all enjoyed that workout. I hope you got something out of it. And if you didn't, if you weren't here with me to do it live, then I am on Mondays and Wednesdays live. You can come work out with me. I'm still playing around with what time is best. So, I don't know, right now we started at around 8:30 today. So, and I think we started 8:30 Monday. I've done 7 a.m. I've done 6 a.m. So I don't know, y'all leave a comment. Let me know like what time works best for y'all. I know some people work from home, some people don't. I don't know what you're doing. So give me some feedback, all right? I appreciate it. I hope you got a great workout. Peace, love, and blessings to you all. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And until next time, bye.